And now from La Grande, Oregon, it's another edition of the Tyler Jones Show. Here's your host, Tyler Jones. Aloha, everybody. Welcome to another motion of the Tyler Jones Show. It's the 15th edition of this show. And boy, do we have an exciting program for you today. First up, what we have, we're going to go over the AL Cy Young Award, and then we're going to talk about the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Ford 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway to determine the Sprint Cup Series champion. All that and much more on this edition of the Tyler Jones Show. Don't go anywhere. Here's what we have going on. First up, the AL Cy Young Award. It's a great award. It's awarded to the best pitcher in the American League of Baseball. And the winner of the award, drum roll, the winner of the American League Cy Young Award went to Seattle Mariners pitcher Felix Hernandez. He had an outstanding season, went 16-2, had the lowest ERA in the American League. He had the best numbers all across the board, except he had 12 losses on the year, but given him the benefit of the doubt, he had the lowest run support of any team in baseball dealing with the Seattle Mariners. So that was an interesting thing, Felix winning that. CC Sabathia came up short, so did David Price, but the council felt that Mr. Felix Hernandez needed to win this award, and rightfully so. So, moving on now, we're going to go to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. This weekend is the Ford 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway to determine the Sprint Cup champion. Last week, Carl Edwards won the race, Denny Hamlin finished 12th, and Jimmie Johnson finished 5th. That brought Jimmie Johnson within 15 points. Now, in the Sprint Cup points system, what that comes down to is that's less than the gap between first and second place. In order for Denny Hamlin to win this Sprint Cup title over Jimmie Johnson, he has to guarantee it. The only way he can guarantee to win the championship is if he wins the Ford 400. And Jimmie Johnson, he needs to go out there and win this race if he can too, because if he does, then he will win the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series championship. Kevin Harvick, he's only 46 points back. If Hamlin finishes 8th, he'll have it guaranteed over Harvick. There. I think Mike Ford, Denny Hamlin's crew chief, said this best about the Sprint Cup Series championship when he was talking to Denny Hamlin. He said to Denny, quote, you go there, you go down there, you go for a win. Very simple. That's all the instructions he gave him. He told him to go win that race. In the past, we've seen in the Sprint Cup system that guys just try to watch out for the guy behind them. They don't want to get up front because they don't want to wreck or anything. And they just watch out and play it safe. And then they win the championship. But Hamlin and the number 11 FedEx Express team, led by, in those Toyotas that they're driving, from the old ball coach Joe Gibbs of the Washington Redskins, they're taking an approach that they want to win this race, and rightfully so. It all comes down to this. The championship is decided this Sunday. Will it be the young Denny Hamlin, or will 4-time Jimmie Johnson go 5-time? Or will we see the successor of Mr. Dale Earnhardt ready to step up and win his first championship? All that this Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific on ESPN. And I'm excited. And I don't know about you, but it's going to be one of the best races we've seen in NASCAR history to determine the Sprint Cup champion. Let's give a special shout out to a good viewer of ours that's been watching the show, Bryson Good. He enjoys it very much. He's watched every episode, and we're glad that he tunes in, and he's a partner of this program. And we thank him for watching. And all you out there, tell your friends and keep watching this show. We hope that you enjoy it, as I enjoy presenting this to you, the Tyler Jones Show. Check back here tomorrow for Football Friday edition. Yes, that's right, Football Friday. We're going to go over my NFL picks for the rest of the weekend. We already talked about the Bears-Dolphins game, which is going on right now as I speak. And we're going to go over my picks for the rest of the weekend and my college football picks, as there's some great games this weekend. Oregon, Arizona seems to be a highlight game, and we'll see. But all that, and thank you for tuning in once again to the Tyler Jones Show. This is Tyler Jones saying good night.